So, this is going to be the 11th and final week of Season 3 of the MBL, and we're going to be facing Team Drinking Birds. This match is actually pretty important. This does decide who gets into the top 2 and gets the immediate buy into the semi-finals. The teams that are currently in contention are Jamie's, obviously, Drinking Birds and Dream Ball. Not Scold, because of Let's Go, they had to forfeit their last 2 games, so they are no longer in contention for top cutting, or top 2ing. They're definitely top cut. There are 5 teams that are currently top cut. The last place, the 6th spot, is between Team Yeetdown and Team Cyberbaz, and that's going to be decided by the Cyberbaz Jahaja game, but this top 2 is going to be decided by this game. So if Drinking Birds win, they're guaranteed top 2. If Jamies win, they're guaranteed top 2, and Drinking Birds are not top 2. If the Jamies get 2 KOs, then they are top 2. If they get 5-0'd or 6-0'd, then Drinking Birds and Dream Ball are the top 2. So there's a few variations. Basically, we're just going for 2 KOs. The win isn't that important. Just need those 2 KOs, and so we're going with our most explosive lead possible. We're going with Double Z, Coco, and Raichu. We could have gone double electric, like we've been talking about wanting to go double electric Z for a while, because we can, because of the low Raichu EMZ, because it isn't the Electric EMZ, so we can go for a double electric Z, possibly, but if we have the Fairyum on the Coco, then the coverage of the 2 Z moves is amazing. Pretty much just the Shaman is not hit that well, and even then Fairyum is still going to chunk it, and I think that a low Raichu and Fairyum together in electric terrain get the Shaman. So we're basically going to try and get those 2 KOs as quickly as possible, and then it doesn't really matter after that, but we're still gonna try our best, because we are the only team left in that's have an X2 record, and obviously being first at the end of the season and having the X2 record is much better than having the X3 record. So I'm gonna see how it goes, but yeah, the Z moves should pick up some early KOs, and then we'll be fine. Brave Bird's just there for coverage against the Shaman as well, if we've blown our Fairyum Z. So the coverage is actually pretty good otherwise. We've got Fake Out and Feint on the Raichu, because we want to guarantee that Coco gets off some kind of big damage to maybe get a KO. Fake Out can mean that it can stop one of the things, like say if they lead Torracat, we can fake that out and then attack the other thing. And if they lead anything that is knockoutable by Fairyum Z, such as the Kyurem or the Crocodile, and we see that Electric Surge goes before Terravolt and Intimidate, then we can just Feint and Fairyum that slot, and then we should get a KO unless they switch. But that's the main goal. Going to explode out with the Raichu Coco lead and try and get 2 quick KOs, and then the rest. It's pretty self-explanatory. Like Gallade, Close Combat and Ice Punch has perfect coverage against their team, so if we get a Swords Dance up and we outspeed all their team except we speed tie with the Metagross, and the Floatzel can outspeed us, and probably they're Scarfed Darmanitan, because the Darmanitan's always Scarfed, but there we go. Azumarill with the Wackenberry, because we think that they would want to make use of our own terrain to be able to KO the Azumarill with their Kyurem Black with the Fusion Bolt. So with the Wackenberry we can Wackenberry? Not Wackenberry, Wackenberry. We can live everything but a Z Fusion Bolt in electric terrain from the Kyurem Black. You can also live a timid Gigavolt Havoc from Zapdos, and if they're modest it's a roll, but if they're modest Z, that's a bit strange considering we think they want to speed tie with the Staraptor at least. If they're going offensive they should be timid max, we think. But there we go. Got the Mamoswine making its debut here in the final week. But yeah, it underspeeds the Metagross, and the Metagross is quite a big issue because we're not bringing our Magmortar either. So scarfing the Mamoswine, making it faster so it can get off the Stomping Tantrum before it Iron Heads us. And the Staraptor just being a nuke with the Life Orb. We're not reckless because Intimidate is actually really nice. Like, we have the Staraptor here mainly because of that Crocodile. So say they had a Scarf Crocodile, they could just Earthquake through our team if we didn't have the Staraptor. And we don't have the Magmortar, unfortunately, because that would be really nice against the Metagross, but Crocodile, Scarf, Earthquake could be really bad. But yeah, it seems pretty simple. Blow up 2 Mons with a low Raichu Z and Fairyum Z. I think this is the first time we're bringing Stoke Spark Surfer anyway, as well, I think. the special attack investment is enough to always KO a max special defense EVO like Togetic. It's Togetic, isn't it? I got told off by Jay for saying Togekiss, and it's Togekiss, so it must be Togetic. But yeah, we got the Zoroark as well as the bluff. So it could be Scarf, Night Days against the Metagross. We're leaving the Double Bug on the bench here. A lot of their Pokemon do have too much HP for Final Gambit stuff. So even though we were looking for 2 KOs, like we did consider just leading Excelgor Staraptor, double Final Gambit, and then we're in top 2. But their HP is a bit too high, so we can't really do that. They could lead with something like Torracat and then just fake us out, reduce the damage of the Final Gambits anyway. But yeah, probably not the best strategy overall, so we're going to go with the big damage instead. But yeah, this should be on my channel, this team builder, I think, because the battle will be over on Miller's. Like, we're slightly out of sync now because we had the battle that would have been on Miller's on Keen's channel last week, but now I think we're doing it team builder on mine. If you're seeing this, you know which channel it's on, but the battle should be on Miller's, should be. So go over there and check it out and see if we finish in the top 2 of regular Swiss of Season 3. That's not the way to say it. See if we finish top 2. Go and check out Miller's channel. It will be going up the same day, hopefully, if his internet allows, as this one, because we are already a day late. So go and check that out, and thanks for watching.